Well, hey there, everybody. It's Chris from the Rate the Record podcast. It's been so long since I've done one of these NMRs, I don't even know how to intro this anymore. But regardless, I'm here, and I got a bunch of new songs, and because I've been gone for so long from this, I actually have 6 of them today. I figured the longer I'm gone, the more songs I have to do when I get back, right? So 6 brand new tracks that have come out recently, maybe in the last few weeks. I wanted to catch up on at least some of them. By all means, I got opinions on them. I want to hear yours too. So I guess we can get started. Actually, not quite yet, because first, I accidentally hit the camera and I hope that didn't affect anything, but also I'm going to slide over here just to remind you that if you like what you see and or hear today, please support the show by doing one of the following: like, subscribe, rate, share, comment, and follow. All of those things truly do help the show. I appreciate it very, very much, and it just means, hey, I should probably make more of these, right? Well, anyways, let's get on with the actual music. It's going to be pretty quick fire, more or less. I didn't want to, dwell too long on these songs, so let's just see what I gotta say. So first up on the list today, we have Linkin Park with a brand new song called Unshattered. Now, admittedly, I was never really all that big into Linkin Park or anything, but this feels like it lacks some of the creativity and atmosphere that other LP singles have carried in the past. I could be completely wrong on that. Again, I wasn't huge on them, so by all means feel free to correct me. For the most part, it is a pretty straightforward hard rock track. But I mean, granted, it is catchy enough. It's heavy, the screams are very well on point, so it does have some good things about it altogether. So overall, I can say, it's fine. Not really for me per se, but it's absolutely radio friendly and it'll likely make the rounds over the next little while, unless you're watching this in the future for some reason. It has come and gone and maybe plays once in a while, I don't know, but for now, I can see that definitely happening. Next up on the list, we have Health and Chelsea Wolfe doing a collaboration. Health is usually known for doing collaborations with many artists. They have a series called Disco where they bring in a bunch of people to do either brand new songs or remixes of other ones. Regardless, they're doing a song called Mean right now. And this is a very airy but pumping track. It's super dancey, it's atmospheric, all while carrying Health's typical brand of gloomy but fierce industrial. And Jake and Chelsea, Jake being the lead singer of Health and Chelsea Wolfe being Chelsea Wolfe, of course, they sound excellent together in this style. I feel like their voices complement each other very, very well, so it's just well suited, very pleasing to hear, and I think you'll agree when you hear it. And that's where I can leave it, saying overall it is a really good and moody track to chill to. A lot of fun, glitchy layers sprinkled all throughout this thing. It's very consistent tonally. So just kind of like my Health shirt says that I bought back on tour, I think about a year or so ago, sad music for horny people. I think that's exactly what we're getting out of this one. Not sure if that's what Chelsea agreed to when she did this track, but when you do something with Health, it's just kind of there. It's an unwritten rule. They call it cum metal, Third up on the list today, we have Primus and Puscifer, another collaboration. We got a few of those on the list today, but yes, Primus and Puscifer have come together for a song called Little Lord Fentanyl. Obviously, Primus and Puscifer and APC have been doing a massive tour for probably the last couple of years now. Both dates I'm gonna miss when they come near my city because the tickets are very expensive. But I digress, let's talk about this song. It's such a weird collaboration, and not just necessarily that weird Primus that you can say it's oh, Primus is weird. It's no. This is just a weird collaboration that never really feels like it knows what it wants to be. Trying to pin a mood or direction on this one feels very difficult. Which is fine, because you often get that out of songs that are, written by Maynard or anyone in Primus, realistically. But I don't know, this one was different. It's not really working all that well with me. It does kind of remind me of something off of Anti-Pop, though, their Primus's 1999 album. The one that went into a slightly nu metal-ish direction. I actually like that one. The album caught a lot of flack. I have a flag for it just off screen. In old podcast episodes, you can actually see it. Regardless, this song actually, there's a lot about it that reminds me of something off Anti-Pop. Be it the style of Les's vocals, the very hard and thumpy percussive bass that's going on through the entire thing, some of the layers that's happening, even the drumming down to certain points. It just feels like this could have been a B-side from Anti-Pop. Now, there's a lot of fun sound texture in this one, and the riffage on this one's really cool too, but it never really feels like any one of those things really steps up and takes charge. This feels really directionless once you get from the first minute to the last. You just realize it didn't go anywhere. So that's where I can say, unfortunately, it's just not that great. Listen, I love Primus, or I guess Primus sucks in a way. If you know, you know. I love Puscifer as well, but this kind of sounded just like a minor idea that like Maynard and Les had while on tour that they wanted to flush out, and this is kind of what happened. It's not even, it doesn't feel like a fully proper song or anything like that. I don't know, I'm bummed out. I wanted to like this one, but I didn't. Coming up number 4 on the list today, we have PUP with the song Olive Garden. This one's very, very short too. It's only a minute 52, so I don't have tons of notes for it, but with that said, it is super crunchy and kind of noisy too, but I kind of like how intense that all sounds mixed with some of the quieter and gentler passages. It's kind of like a fun little juxtaposition. I dig it. It's short and super punchy. I mean, the lyrics are really funny too, so it's all really good. I can't really find much that I don't like about this song and its incredibly short runtime. And overall, that's exactly where I'm going to leave it. That's exactly what I can say. I really do like this song. I did more than I thought I was going to. It's heavy, yet gentle, punchy, entertaining, just great stuff overall. Just go ahead and check it out. It's only a minute 52 seconds. It's not going to take that much time up in your day. I think you'll like it. The penultimate track on this long NMR today, song number 5, is Arcade Fire with Pink Elephant. They have a brand new single out now. It's been a little bit, I think. I don't even remember at this point. It's been a while since I've listened to Arcade Fire. But anyways, it really sounds like they're taking a step back with this one, both production-wise and compositionally. Like this felt like something that could have been in and around the Neon Bible era of Arcade Fire, which personally is one of my favorite eras of Arcade Fire, so I should like this one. It's a bit somber feeling, and there's nothing wrong with that in the slightest. It's very indie sounding too, and it also has those quiet atmospheric layers just floating in the background of this one. It's fairly pleasant, though like not a whole lot to take away from it, unfortunately. And if I try to think back to other Arcade Fire singles as well, this one just feels far more minimal than ones that I can remember, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but just, I don't know, I felt like if you want to bring out a single, you really gotta rev it up just a little bit, make it a little more fun. But again, nothing necessarily wrong with this one. And overall, I can probably just leave it there then. It is still a decent enough track. It's not a bad track by any stretch of the imagination. And it actually kind of feels nice that they pulled back on this single as compared to something off their last 2 albums that have come out, where they were really, really trying hard to build off the ambition of something like The Suburbs, but then nothing ever really quite stuck the landing, unfortunately. Like Reflector was fine, but I mean, nothing ever kind of hit the highs of The Suburbs there, so this one kind of felt nice to take a step down from that and just kind of reconnect with your roots, so to speak. Finally on the list today, we have yet another collaboration on our hands. Billy Idol and Avril Lavigne have made a brand new track called 77, and if you pay attention to the lyrics, 77 is referring to 1977, and you'll understand why if you do a little bit of homework, or just pay attention to the song, I guess, I don't know. But we have a punky looking icon more known for his dance rock and pop rock roots, and then you have the pop rock princess herself singing a song about how society doesn't like us because we're different, and using a lot of punk rock like buzz terms and whistle terms and everything like that. Just, I don't know, it feels really, really too on the nose. Not that I'm trying to be gatekeepy about it or anything by all means, but I don't know, it just, you went through like this is the source of punk rock and like wrote down as many things as you could, like references to things that's gonna catch people's attention. Just, I don't know, it feels a little cheesy. There is a lot of polish on this track, and I'm saying like very likely too much polish on this track. Just really, really overproduced for a song trying to echo the sentiment of like the era of music that was known for being very raw and dirty in its presentation. It feels weird to me. If you want to do like some sort of punk rock revival, just make it as dirty as we know it should be. That fits even more. This just, I don't know, the production on this one sounds very, very strange. I think it's gross, but not for the reasons why it should be. And overall, that's probably where I can leave it. I'm just not having this one. I mean, it's super generic, but at the very least, it's a little catchy, so that's what it has going for it. And Billy Idol can at least get the idea of what this song is trying to represent. Meanwhile, Avril is a celebrity darling who's found her way into the spotlight and tried her very best to keep herself there, and she sold her soul to Hello Kitty of all things. So I mean, don't tell me that no one understands you and you're like the alternative crazy kid when you're literally just a celebrity. Okay. I don't know where I'm going with this. It's just, this song didn't do it for me. And that's all I have for the NMR this week. It's a good thing I brought it back. Should I promise one for next week? I don't know. I'd like to say that there will be one, so I hope you'll join me then. But thank you very much for joining me now and listening to all these tracks with me. And if you did indeed listen to all these tracks with me, please let me know your comments down below in the comment section below, because I would love to hear your opinions on these songs. Did you like them? Did you hate them? Did you agree or disagree with me? What have you been listening to that's brand new lately that you're really digging? I want to hear all this and more, so please down in the comments, go ahead and do that. And you can also find all the places to let me know these things over at ratetherecord.ca. That is ratetherecord.ca. Streaming links, social media links, the RTR album chart, so everything I do on the podcast, you can see the scores chronologically or whatever order you want because it is reorderable. And then the RTR Club, $3 a month if you want to financially support the show. You get a bunch of cool stuff out of that, so I suggest you check that out over at ratetherecord.ca. Channel news? What channel news? Well, I guess I'll give you a little bit if there's anything to say. This is what I usually like to do at the end of the NMR, I should say, just to kind of wrap it up and let you know what's been going on. So obviously I've been away for a little while from the NMR. I've been too busy, tired, and kind of burnt out to be able to just do this properly. Even the podcast has become a little tiresome at times. But I've picked it back up, it's fine. And I think I've released 4 podcast episodes or something like that since the last time I did one of these. The most recent one to come out was episode 135. Took a look at Frank Zappa's album Zootolores, his second appearance on the podcast since episode 42 back in season 2. So it's been quite a while. Dig into this one. How did I feel about it? Well, you're gonna have to check it out. And I've already spoiled it technically already over on social media. So if you follow me on social media, you already know. But this Monday is actually going to be With Teeth by 9 Inch Nails. I took a week off of the podcast and screwed up my schedule. 9 Inch Nails should have come out this past Monday. You know why? Because the album With Teeth just turned 20 on May 3rd. It would have been perfect timing for the podcast to come out. I screwed up, my bad. But regardless, I'm still going to do With Teeth this Monday. So I hope you tune in for that one. How does it compare to the other 9 Inch Nails albums, at least in my eyes? And of course, I want to hear your opinions about it too. So make sure you come back on Monday to check that out. That's all I have because I'm just rambling now, so one more time, thank you very much for joining me. So until I see you again, go listen to some more awesome music. Take care, friends.